What is up, my loves? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Nath Hughes here. And today I'm going to be doing a face mask and talking to you about how I just realized that I've been sabotaging my own launch. So let's talk about what happened and let's talk about why it's happened. So I've been having an experience with this current launch where, how do I explain this? It's not just this launch. My relationship with my goals are shifting. A lot of the things that I share with you inside of the Visual Vamp Up, it's my newest program if you haven't heard of it. A lot of the things that I share with you inside of that program are things that I am really working on and mastering right now. And I think that's one of the greatest things about my programs is that I am sharing with you the things as I'm really like mastering them and understanding them myself in a real deeper way. It's like when it shifts and when I have that epiphany, that's when I'm really creating the program, which is great because then the programs have an energy of epiphany in them. And so when you get into the programs and you're watching and going through, you're tapping into the vibration of epiphany. You're tapping into the vibration of, oh, I get it. You're tapping into the vibration of, oh, I'm understanding it. I'm putting it together. So it's really great for helping people to understand these concepts. So I've been working on like setting goals, but also my relationship to my goals. I talk about on the landing page and in some of the emails that you've read, being in the energy of now, receiving now, getting the clients that I want now. Well, I'm not manifesting clients, but just receiving now, getting the customers that I want now, getting the growth in my business and on my platform that I want now, just now, receiving right here and right now, getting what I want, getting what I desire, things happening, things showing up. And I just kind of went into a little bit of a trance with it because that energy felt really good. But I've been like in the energy of now. That's what I've been practicing and that's what I've been getting into the most lately. So with this, I'm like, okay, I finally want to do the thing where I create the goal for the launch to make a certain like amount of money or to get a certain amount of sales. So I've never really had that experience where I like set a goal in my business and I reach that goal in my business. It's like I've gotten the things that I wanted, but I didn't do the specific launch in a specific way. You know what I'm saying? It was like, okay, I want clients, I'm manifesting clients. And then when I'm satisfied with the amount of clients that I have, or I'm satisfied with the amount of money that I'm making, I'm no longer affirming for getting more clients and different things like that. You know, like that's been what I've been doing. Kind of like, okay, I'm manifesting this thing. Okay, I'm manifesting this thing. But I haven't been in that energy of, okay, I'm going to launch this program. I'm going to sell this program. I'm going to close the card on this program. And then this program is going to go away. I haven't really done that yet. I kind of did it with my course, but my course was open for enrollment for like 7 months. You know what I mean? So it's not really the same vibe as like actually having a launch. So the idea for this launch really came to me. It was really perfect. The way that the idea for this launch came in, it was like one of those things where you're really moving in alignment, you really feel super duper inspired, and the ideas just flow to you. I was just like, okay, I can do it like this, and then I can do this, and then I can do this. And so there's like 3 phases, and like the content of the phases, the emails of the phases, like all of it was just like pouring out of me. And I can't be too specific because I know in the future I'm going to create a course on how I did my launches, and I'm not going to give this sauce away for free. And that's really what I have been like really just getting an understanding lately more than anything else, right? So you can manifest more than one thing. I'm manifesting a lot of different things. I'm manifesting one sale, but I'm also manifesting making a lot of sales consistently in my business, making sales consistently in my business for certain programs that so far are always open, like the I Can and I Should course, or the How to Receive course, or Love After Loss course. Like those miniature courses, those programs are open all the time, 24/7. So I'm manifesting consistently making sales daily on those courses every single day. There are more people coming in. There are more people buying. There are more people finding my work. There are more people loving my work. There are more people enrolling in my programs right here and right now. I get people buying my programs daily. So that's been the energy and the vibe that I've been focusing on for that. And then when it comes to this launch, that's a different energy, right? So I've been holding kind of like two different vibes among all of the other things that I'm like manifesting and calling in, right? So, hold on, I'm almost done putting this on. Okay. That should be. Oh, that would have been such a cute thumbnail. Hopefully I remember to go back and look. Okay. So, where was I? I have multiple things, multiple energies that I'm shifting into, that I'm tapping into, that I'm growing in and expanding in every single day. It's an energetic madhouse over here, but it's amazing. And there's like shifts and realizations that are happening daily, right? So I'm working on this program. Now, as a part of my program, in this new program, Visual Vamp Up, in the very beginning of it, I had a pre-sale, which was a sale that was exclusive for people on my email list. So inside of my pre-sale, I told the people who got in during that enrollment period that they would get early access to the program. So early access to the program was scheduled for Thursday of this week or Wednesday of this week. I have been back and forth with the fucking dates because I had one and then I changed it, and anyway, it was either Tuesday or Thursday. So, and maybe, fuck, it doesn't matter. The day passed. It was sometime this week that I was supposed to give the people early access. So the way that I had things set up and the schedule that I created for myself got a little bit thrown off because of my period. And I ended up just like, I don't really like to work when I'm on my period at all, ever. I want to sleep. I want to eat hot cookies and ice cream and watch the Gilmore Girls or one of my other comfort shows. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a business owner when I'm on my period, okay? So so that's just how I do business. That's not how you have to do business or whatever. So I got my period and I was kind of like, okay, like powering through, but I was also like, oh my God, like I'm dying inside. Not actually dying, but just like I need rest, you know? So I'm like, knowing that I'm supposed to be working on finishing up this program. We've got an outline, we know the things, there are certain things that need to be recorded, things that need to be copy and pasted from this thing to this thing so that we can put the things in, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, I'm aware of the schedule and I keep putting off recording the thing, doing the thing, putting the thing together. I keep putting it off. I'm like, no, I'm tired, da-da-da-da-da. So while I'm putting it off, I'm also doing the introspective healing work that I do every single day. That's just a part of how I live life. So I'm doing the introspective thing, but also the shifting thing and the healing thing. I have vision boards as my phone background. So every single day I'm tapping into the vibration of my desire. What if this launch is going good? What if the launch is going well? Blah, 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 blah. Like doing all of these things. And I am like calling it in, manifesting, and I'm seeing a lot of shifts as a consequence of all of this work that I'm doing. So it's like I was putting it off, but I was also working on the parts of me that were putting it off at the same exact time, which is like a recipe for success and how you're supposed to manifest anything. So as I'm working on it, a part of me is like, you don't want the sales. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, there's something here and it's not working. Like, yes, I'm getting sales, but I'm not getting the results that I want. But when it came to the actual goals that I had, it was like, well, I could get this, but then I was kind of like, I don't really care if I get this. And I'm like, well, what I really want is this. So it was just like this energy, like there was no clarity around the goal. And so I'm understanding more and more. I'm like, girl, you're sabotaging this. What the hell is going on? Why is this failing? And I realized, oh my God, it's because of the price of the program. A lot of the conversations I've been having with myself have been about, okay, I got to put this in, I got to put this in. Well, if I'm going to put in this, then I should put in this. Well, if I'm going to do this, then I should do this. Well, I should just create a little digital journal. Well, no, I don't want to create a digital journal because that's too much work for this like low ticket program. So I'm going to take the digital journal out. Okay, fine. I'm not going to do a digital journal. I'm going to do this and this and this. So I'm like going back and forth with myself. What do I include in this program? What am I going to do with this? Okay, how am I going to take this out? Okay, I want it to be around this price point and blah, blah, blah. And it's just not happening. Like, I realize that I am not a low ticket offer person. I'm not a low ticket offer person. You want to pay $15 for something? Probably don't come to me. I mean, I do have meditations that are like around that price point, but like, that's it. You want to change your fucking life for $15? Don't come to me. You want to change your life for $30? Don't come to me. I'm not the person for you. I'm not the teacher for you. I'm not the person who is there to support you and help you, because that doesn't work for me. I realized a part of me was sabotaging the fuck out of this. Like, I could not get myself to move. I couldn't convince myself to put this together. I'm so sorry. I had to move that though. When you see it in one place, you see it everywhere. Okay, let's move on as a community. And let's all just be grown-ups. And let's all just be mature, civilized adults. And let's move on. So okay, my phone is gonna die soon, so I have to really, I have to be focused, and we have to. So a part of me is self-sabotaging the fuck out of this. Part of me is like, I don't want to do this. I'm not going to put this program together, because if I put this program together and I get sales in this program, then I have to deliver all of this shit. I have to put breath work in it, because how the fuck am I going to tell people, oh yeah, use this to get closer to your goals? But surprise, surprise, I'm not going to tell you how to move through the resistance that comes up. Like, I think that that's fucking weird. I think that that's fucking weird. And I'd rather not sell you a program for $30 and then tell you that you have to go pay me $300 to actually get the full transformation. I'd rather just put the full transformation in that bitch, and then there you go. And if you want those other transformations, then you can get those, and those will give you their own things. But like the little shit, like moving through the limiting beliefs and stuff like that, that has to be a part of everything. And if that has to be a part of everything, then I need to be compensated for that being a part of everything. And once I realized that I wanted to put the breath work in there, I can no longer sell it at the price point that it was being sold at. Because if we're going to do this, then we got to do this. And I'm realizing more and more, like, you're just not a low ticket girl. You're just not a low ticket girly. I cannot in good conscience take money from you knowing that this is not going to get you everything that you fucking need. I've had that experience where I've paid somebody something for like $7 for a fucking offer. Then you get into the offer and it's like, oh, this is already shit that I already fucking knew. And now I'm angry and I'm annoyed, and it was just $7, but still it was $7 that I could have put towards something that was more fucking rewarding and fulfilling and greater. And then it's kind of like, well, what do you expect for $7? And it's just kind of like, why do $7 offers exist in the first place? You know what I'm saying? And I know that it's for some people, but it's not for me. And if you're going to be a member of my community, then it's not for you either. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. So I realized, I'm like, okay, what if I just increase the price of the course? And when I thought about increasing the price of the course, I literally was sitting on my bed and I was like, well, if I got one sale for $300 for this course, I consider that a pretty successful launch. I'd consider that a really successful launch. I consider my courses to be renewable resources. Renewable resources for energy. You watch the course once and you use that shit again and again and again and again and again. Whether you're watching the content again, or you're using those techniques again, or you heard that mindset shift and you fucking mind explosion, the world was never the same for you again. You will never be the same person after you leave this motherfucking course. I changed your life. And I need to receive some funds that are going to change my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just like, okay, so this is like how to know if you're undervaluing yourself, 101. And I'm going to say this, and this has to be a safe space, and it's not personal. It's not about one person personally. But seeing people get amazing results and change their life using my shit, and I'm recording here live from a bathroom of my mother's home, I'm feeling like I cheated myself. I'm feeling like I cheated myself. You know what I'm saying? And I can't do that anymore. I can't do that anymore. I can't cheat myself. I realize, oh my God, why you get to a place when you've gotten so sure about what you want to desire, when you've tapped so fully into the vibration of your desire, when you've been places where you've been accepting less than you deserve, when you get to that place in your self-worth work, when you know who you are, when you really feel like you're an important, significant person who matters and belongs, when you understand that you feeling safe and secure is important, it's significant, it's something that matters, and you belong in that community of people who feel safe and secure and who feel taken care of, you're like, hold on. That means I have to receive the money that I need for my safety and security to be taken care of because it's important. My emotional, my spiritual, my physical safety and security is taken care of, and it's important. And in order to have that sense of safety and security, I need this much money in the bank. I need this much money in savings. I need this much money in investments. I need this much money over here. I have a lot of places that I need money to go. I need large volumes of money to come into my life. And I'm sitting here reflecting for fast growth and expansion. And then you, and by you, I mean parts of me consciously, expect me to show up and put my energy and effort into work that if 10 people bought this program for $30, I'd have a $300 launch. $300 for a month's worth of working and giving free content and creating email marketing and blah, 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 blah. $300 and I got 10 sales. No, I'm sorry. That sounds like bullshit to me. That sounds like bullshit to me. That sounds like, it sounds like breaking labor laws. It sounds like, I had to protest. As the employee of my company, subconsciously, I had to protest. I had to say, hold on. You want me to do how much work to receive how little pay? I won't do a damn thing. And she didn't. She didn't. And I appreciate her commitment to her own well-being in that way. And it really makes you appreciate your resistance, because sometimes your resistance is really looking out for you. My resistance was like, no, I think you should just be charging more. And if you want to create an extra fucking program, then create an extra fucking program. But at this point, you have to realize that extra or not, digital journal or not, if it's a program that was created by Natalie Annalise Hughes, it's fucking impactful and it's going to change your life. Bells and whistles or not, if it's something that Natalie Annalise Hughes has put her energy and her effort into, if I am taking the things that I have studied for the past several years of my life, I've dedicated myself to this work, the level of mastery that I have, even on things that I'm like, I don't really know, I don't really know about this. Like, no, it's like, okay, like, let's just say you have been like, I know that like cooking, like being a chef and being a baker aren't necessarily the same things. I don't know, are bakers considered chefs? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, knowing how to cook really good steak and knowing how to be a master bakery owner, those are kind of like two different skill sets, right? So let's just say that I studied bakery goods for the past 4 or 5 years. I have learned how to make the most amazing, wonderful, realistic, abstract, just artful ass cakes, okay? I have been practicing that for several years. And now I want to go and learn how to make amazing steaks. I might not be Gordon Ramsay, that's his name. I might not be Gordon Ramsay levels of creating a really, really good, awesome cooked steak at the very beginning. I might not be confident in my ability to create a really good, perfect, amazing, wonderful steak at the very beginning. But because of my experience as an incredibly seasoned baker, I'm gonna walk into the kitchen and I'm gonna know my way around. I know how to work ovens. I know how to do this and this and this. There are certain skills that I learned as a baker that are powerfully going to kind of transfer over. Is that what a transferable skill is? I think it is. So I might not be the most confident 110% gonna give you a great steak every single time at the very beginning of like a chef, you know what I'm saying? But I'll probably get there really quickly, and my beginner, not so super confident in it, is going to be a lot better than somebody who has never stepped foot in a kitchen before, doesn't really understand how a kitchen runs. If I was gonna open a bakery and then I was gonna open up a steak shop, if I already had experience being the owner of a bakery, operating a bakery business, cooking the steaks might be different, owning and operating the business, probably gonna be the same. Doing advertisements for a steak business, probably gonna be pretty similar, right? I still have the skills of all of these years of fucking work. When you get into my program, when you click on one of my fucking videos, you're getting access to all of these years of skills. All of these audiobooks, I have taken times and seasons of my life when I have studied different teachers' methods, and I'm able to combine those things with the downloads and understandings that I receive from my spirit guides and my spirit team. There is an accumulation of knowledge that is there in every single thing that I offer, that is here and right now. The accumulation of knowledge is in the room with us. You know what I'm saying? And so that makes me somebody who just baseline has an inherent value. And as this person who just baseline has this inherent value, I need 200 an occasion. I need 300 a course. I need, and like that's quickly becoming my like minimum. 300 is the minimum amount that would make me feel moved. That would make me feel appreciated. That would make me feel understood. That would make me feel invested in. It's not perfect. It's not the greatest. It's not where we're gonna end up. But that's like my basic, that's like my bare minimum. Okay, $300 can do something for me. $300, if I sold this course for $30, I got 3 sales, I wouldn't be able to pay myself with $90 from sales. Not even taking into the fact that when you get paid, you know, like the people who you get paid through will like take pieces of the money that you receive for like processing fees and shit. So not even 90 of those dollars are actually coming to me. And that's really not enough money for me to even pay myself. That's really not enough money for me to even keep my business up and running and really taken care of in a safe, stable, secure way, so that I can give my customers, my audience, a website that is high quality, that's nice to roam on, that's nice to look at, that has fast loading speeds. And there's a lot of different things that I'm learning, and this is ending up being like a little business masterclass. I've learned a little bit. I know a thing or two about running a business. I've learned a thing or two about running a business in the past several years. And I am feeling like that bitch right now. And I am. just to be 110% honest with you, I do kind of feel like that girl. Yeah, because I do know a little bit. about running a business. You know what I'm saying? And it's that. Whether you're watching this and you're an entrepreneur, I know a lot of you guys watching this are creators. I consider creatives to be their own type of entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're doing this for just getting your goals, growing and expanding, becoming more confident in yourself, every single thing that I have learned has changed and shifted my energy. Every single thing that I have learned, every single skill that I have developed is in my energy. So I don't have to sit here and word for word, bar for bar, tell you every single thing that I learned since I would say 2018 was when I really was like, okay, spiritual journey, we're doing this. But no. 2017, in 2017, that's when I started seeing angel numbers. Maybe it was 2016. I don't know, bitch. It's been a long time. Okay? That's the point. Every single thing that I have learned over the past near fucking decade, and really a lifetime of noticing patterns and blah, blah, blah. Everything that I have learned is inside of every single thing that I do. Every single thing that I do. It's not possible for me to create something that's not life-changing. Can I talk my shit again? It's not possible for me to create something that's not elevating your energy. It's not possible. It's not the diamonds. It's not the pearls. It's just that I'm that girl. I'm that girl. And that's the message. And as that girl, I have to charge prices that girl would charge. And that girl is getting her needs met every single sale. I don't want to look. You start looking at people as numbers. Okay. I start looking at people as numbers when I have to make 3 something sales to make $100 and not be able to pay myself. I get one sale, great, awesome, not enough. Where's the next sale? Get another sale, great, awesome, not enough. Where's the next sale? I get another sale, great, awesome, but it's really not enough. And I'm in that energy of it's not enough. I have to get the next sale, I have to get the next sale, I have to get the next sale, I have to get the next sale. However, when one person, one energy is coming in and is paying me $300, I can sit and I can look at that person. I can acknowledge that this is a person, this is a human being who has chosen to invest money in me, who has chosen to support me in exchange for how I can support them with my energy, my understanding, my knowledge, my wisdom, my teachings, my everything. That's a person, that's a human being. That's a celebration. That will get something out of me. That will get an energy of gratitude out of me. So there's a huge difference. And for somebody else, it might not be $300. For somebody else, if my rent costs me $10,000 a month, then $300 might be my 30. But $300 is good for me as a bare minimum right here and right now in my life. That will change. Okay? So that's it. That's the message. The pre-sale for Visual Vamp Up is almost over. After your pre-sale is over, the course is going up to $300, where it should have been at the very, very beginning. And when I'm doing the work for a $300 course to make $300 sales, then I feel moved to get my ass up at work. Because receiving that powerfully helps me and supports me. It feels like an equal exchange. Well, good enough. It feels like a good enough equal exchange. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's where we are, and that's how I feel. And, oh, this was such a good conversation. I have to wash this off. I feel like this is a part 2 to the other video that I did. I did that video like maybe a week ago. You'll see it. You'll see both of these within 24 hours if you watch all my videos, which you should. But yeah, I recorded that like a week ago. Yeah, didn't do anything with it because I was sabotaging. My energy was like, no ma'am. No ma'am. That is not moving me. That is not moving me. And I respect that. I really do. Okay. So, if you want to learn more about visual vampa, okay, hold on. And let me tell you why this really, really applies. While I wipe my face off, let me tell you why this really, really applies. I used one of these towels to take Nair off my face, so I'm smelling it to make sure that this wasn't the Nair towel, even though it wasn't technically Nair. It was a different brand, but it doesn't matter. The point is that that's the reason why I was smelling the towel. Okay. Okay, yes, I can talk while I wipe this off my face. Okay, so, and then I wipe it all over my mouth. The reason why I even having these realizations and these shifts is because my energy is changing so rapidly. And the reason why my energy is changing so rapidly is because I've been spending time in the vibration of my desire like never before. Spending time in the vibration of your desire, living as if. These are all like buzzword phrases in the spiritual community, law of attraction, law of assumption community. And inside of Visual Vampa, I really break that down so that you actually understand what it means. So that you actually know, oh, this is me living in the vibration of my desire. This is me powerfully being a vibrational match to my desires. You're going to leave the program feeling very confident that you're spending time in the vibration of your desire. And like I said in the last Get Ready With Me video that I did, the more time that you're spending in the vibration of your desire, the more you attract ideas, the more you attract different ways of seeing things, different ways of being, different ways of valuing yourself. Because I've been doing a lot of work on valuing myself and valuing my gifts and understanding that I'm important and the world needs what I have to offer and blah, 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 blah. As I've been doing like all of that work, that has powerfully put me in a place where now I feel a lot differently about the prices that I'm charging. Now I feel like the prices that I'm charging are very justified and very good, instead of it kind of being like, oh, can I charge this much? I don't know if I can receive this much. I don't know if this is possible. I don't know if people will pay me. Will people even want this? Like, those have been a lot of the questions I've been asking myself for the past several years, not just recently. So it's because I've been spending time in the vibration of my desire, calling everything to me, that bridge of events, things have to change. So in that bridge of events between where I was not making sales, not making enough money in my business to deeply and completely support me, to where I'm going, making way more than enough money for my business to deeply and completely support me, right? Having a business that deeply and completely supports me in living the lifestyle of my desire, right? The bridge from where I was to where I want to be, everything that needed to shifted there. You know what I'm saying? Did that make sense? So this version of myself, I think I talked about this in the last one. So if you want more on this, then you go watch the last video. I'll link it in the description. This version of me doesn't know that the world wants what she has to offer. Doesn't know that her work is that good. Doesn't know that her work can really help people. This version of me, she knows that shit's good. She knows that shit's good. She knows her energy is good. She knows she's good. She knows the energy that's embedded in every single thing that she creates and that she does. She confidently receives money. She confidently reaches every single one of her goals. She knows that if she's setting an income goal, she's going to reach it. Period, point blank. Because that's who the fuck she is. That's the energy that she's in. She's the creator of her reality and she knows it. I didn't know I was going to say any of that when I started opening my mouth. But because I've been spending so much time in her energy, I can tap in incredibly fucking easily. Her energy, the energy of my desired version of myself, is becoming my dominant energy. My dominant energy is becoming one of, I know who the fuck I am. I know what my purpose is. I know that I deserve to get paid. I know that I'm amazing and I know that I am powerful. Period, point blank. That's the energy and that's the vibe. And the more time I spend. Hello, friends. It is me in post-production. The camera simply cut off. My phone died. Hope you enjoyed. Bye. Check out my newest program. It's out now. It is no longer in pre-sale and it is $300. And it's really one of the greatest things I've ever created. Okay, I love you. Bye.